Hello and welcome back. This is Neon Enigma 16 and this is part A of my Pokemon Red Let's Play, and I'm sorry I haven't updated in a while. I've just been really busy lately. I've kept all the Pokemon same level. I haven't actually played on at all. It's been the exact same, and I will try to update regularly from now on. Can try and at least do 2 to 3 videos a week, or if I'm just got even more free time, I could possibly do at least 1 a day, which I try and do somewhere around that. And it's just simple last battle. It's a much harder one coming up later, one that is Clefairy always puts my Pokemon to sleep. I'm sure if you're watching this you're a big Pokemon fan or something, so you've probably heard that there's been a new type announced for Pokemon X and Y, which is the Fairy type, and if I'd like to hear some people's opinions on this, because I've been waiting for a new type since Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire I thought was fine, but since the edition that was in Gold and Silver, and that was very recently after Red and Blue, I think it was only a few years, but there hasn't been any types included since then, so I just want to know. It's going to drastically affect quite a few things, like specifically combat. Dragon won't be as strong as it ever was, because Fairy can beat it, but I just want to see how it can change things, see what other people's opinions are. I'm quite welcome for a new type, but I don't know, I think Fairy type just seems kind of weird. I would have understood if it was a light type or something, seeing as there's a dark type, but anyway. Should be quite interesting. And we caught a Paris, which always used to creep me out as a child. And I think from its evolution you can kind of understand why. Pretty much taken over by a parasite, creepy as hell. And yet another random battle. And now we get to meet an illustrious member of Team Rocket, which are clearly the most badass gangsters in the world. You can tell their evil dark outfits, frightening creatures. Get lost, kid. See? Told you. They're dangerous. I think they actually have whips in this game, which, compared to later games, is a bit kind of wrong. Seeing as I can understand why back in these days, the games would have had a lot more trouble with, like, PETA or RSPCA or something. Because that is clearly just pointing out animal abuse. Don't worry, he'll be defeated soon. It's not like he's anything special at all. He's just a grunt of a really pathetic organisation that claim to be gangsters, or specifically Pokemon Gangsters. You should just think that in your head. Pokemon Gangsters. Yeah. What I can envision is someone, I don't know, throwing up gang signs holding Pokemon cards. It's not terrifying at all. It's just hilarious and pathetic more than anything else. And I thought just Pidgey could pretty much get some experience from defeating that. So, you are good. Not really, just better than what you can do, to be honest. I'd never really say well, I guess I'm good at Pokemon, I'm just not brilliant or anything like that, as I've said already. And there's an Aether hidden there, which I didn't learn until, I'm gonna say 6-ish years ago or something, so not long for some people, but for me it's like, wow. And Draco's now level 18, finally. See, I was really sure that some Pokemon, I thought Charmander evolved into Charmeleon at level 18, which I'm not sure if that's in Fire Red or Leaf Green, or if it was just something I thought of, or I don't know. Because I know Venusaur definitely evolves, like, Ivysaur into Venusaur at level 34, which all the others 36, so I just assumed one evolved later than the others. And simple Rattata. This some of these trainers have really boring Pokemon. I mean, later in games like, in let's say Black and White 2 or something, then there's so many more Pokemon to choose from. Every battle could pretty much have a different Pokemon. And yeah, I really think that is possible. Come on, just quick attack it. Oh, thank God. And he has another Pokemon, doesn't he? Rock grew to level 18. Brilliant. Yeah, might as well. Just get everyone equal enough experience. I try and keep them all similar level. I've probably said that before. I just forget really quickly. Wow. Really? It could just be over then. Thank you, game. And phew. I swear if it actually hurt itself, that would have been such a piss take. And yes, defeated youngster. Losing stinks. You don't say, kid. Ah, thank God. Got another evolution coming up. Rock evolved into Pidgeotto. Which, I always thought Pidgeotto should have been the name after Pidgeot. Like, it should have been Pidgey, Pidgeot, Pidgeotto. It just seems to make more sense to me. Although, I don't know. I'm not a game developer or Pokemon creator or anything like that. I have no clue. Another simple random encounter, which I just have to edit these out. I just find I can tell they'd be irritating or something. Whoa, you shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. Is he blind or something? He must have just seen me walking around 2 seconds ago. And unfortunately King Kong doesn't have double kick, which would have been so much helpful. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to take him down a bit. Well, in the long way, pretty much. Seeing as he's pretty much Brock, but I think they're high levels. I could be really wrong here. I can't remember, honestly. As I said, it's been a week or two, so I can't remember what levels Brock was at. At least it gets a bit more experience than some of the other trainers in here. As you probably know, the battles are pretty much optional, but it's just better for experience, as I've said a lot of things and I keep repeating them, but it just comes up a lot. Oh god, he has 2 Geodudes, okay. So he's got more Pokemon than Brock, and pretty much the same level. See, that's something I'm very confused at. It's like, these trainers, they have higher level Pokemon than Brock, so did they all start, like, at Pallet Town, or... I'm very confused about that. I mean, I'm probably thinking a bit way too much into it. It's just a game, so they have to have trainers with levels lower than you, or around the same. But, I don't know, does it mean, like, Brock has many Pokemon, so if you start in a different town, then he'll have a higher level Pokemon that you face, or it depends on how many badges you have or something. Because, I don't know, I don't think it's being really brought up at all. I mean, I think it's probably logical if the trainer has multiple, like, Pokemon sets depending on where you're from, what badges you have. Because in Gold and Silver, at the end when you go to Kanto, all the gym leaders have Pokemon around the same level. So I'm guessing it means because you've already beat the league, then all their Pokemon have to be that. And then I think it's in Fire Red and Leaf Green, it's the same thing. Once you beat the league, then pretty much you can battle the gym leaders again, and all their Pokemon are higher levels. So, I don't know, I think, and I've just realised, like, my thing's not moving, the buttons or anything. Just be fixing this in a sec. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't know, I think I actually clicked off of the game by accident. Sorry about that. Back in now. And hopefully this should be quite easy. I mean, it's only an Onyx, it's not as hard as some battles. Great. Hopefully he doesn't abide, because that would probably be... Oh wow, that actually does really good. Okay, cool, I know what I'm using. I didn't think it'd be that strong against it. I'll just tackle, don't want to waste the PP. Or PowerPoints, it sounds really stupid to me. And King Kong's now level 18, great. Wow, shocked again. Cause a kid beat you, or... Kids like you shouldn't be here. Thank you, that's really, really nice. Okay, there's nothing over there, another... Found a moonstone, ah yes, and I can use this to level up King Kong, so he's like Nido King, which I didn't know that at all until I was playing through Fire Red. Or I can use it to evolve a Clefairy or something, which I probably won't. I'll keep a hold of it and evolve Nidorino a bit later on. Because I think there's a move I want it to learn, which it can't learn yet. And we got more Team Rocket scum here. Little kids should leave, grown-ups alone. Or you should stop trying to steal people's Pokemon. Oh yeah, and this guy's got the Raticate. This always troubled me. I think if it has Hyper Fang or something like that, it's really damaging. I don't know if I have that many potions either left, because I don't want to have to go back out, heal my Pokemon, and come back all the way through here. I'll just leave it. Okay, well at least I've got 4 potions. Sound attack. At least I can stop it from actually attacking me for a while. And there's always the thing, I could switch Pokemon so Paris is there and then it'll just be there while I heal everyone up, but I'll probably only use that tactic later in the game if I really need to. I hate having to use like Pokemon for just I'm gonna say for like the plush doll, I think it's called the Poké Doll kind of thing. I hate having to do that. At least we managed to beat it quite easily. I'm steamed. Good for you, sir. Good for you. Pokemon lived here long before people came. What, in the mountain or in the world, or... They just say some things and raise too many questions. Put King Kong back up front. If I'm correct, it's at this spot, like somewhere around here, that Clefairy is the most easiest to find, which even that is pretty low, which is 5% chance. So it'd take quite a while, but throughout the rest of the cave it's even worse. Like, I think in the main set it's only 1%, so probably have to go through like 100 battles just to find one if you're lucky. And I think we're getting right near to the end of the cave, which is beautiful. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy as well. Team Rocket will find the fossils, revive them, and sell them for cash. I can't remember anyone mentioning fossils before. Well, the guy in the Pokemon Center said something about them trying to steal fossils. I'm on the ball here. Simple Rattata, and oh, great. I really get annoyed by that one. It's just a really... And a miss again. When just can't beat a really simple Pokemon, it ends up doing so much more damage than it should. It's so irritating. Needs to beat it now, and he's got a Zubat, okay. Just switch Pokemon. That's also something in this one, Draco, the back of his head. It's actually a spike or like horn or something, which in later games it's all like it's the same part of his skin or something. So I don't know, some of the designs in these games are a bit different, although it's like Coffin, I think he has the skull next, like these skull and crossbones on top of him instead of underneath him, which those variations I can't remember why they were done, but they weren't how the official artwork was. So I think it was just someone's drawing like they'll just interpret it their own way. Bit silly. At least we beat the rocket. Now I'm mad. Good for you, sir. You made me mad. Team Rocket will blacklist you. Sure they will. I'm sure there's a moonstone over there. Or is it? Oh, okay, I think it's around here. Just trying to avoid actually starting that guy off. There we are, the other moonstone. So you can evolve a Clefairy and evolve Nidorino. Let me see. Yeah, I got 2 moonstones. Potion, I'm gonna have to use them. Or at least I think. I don't want to because I'm so near the end of the cave, but if I'm correct, this guy has a few Pokemon, maybe 3 or 4, and the ones are actually different and harder to battle, like Grime or something. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. So he lives by finders keepers. It's an Elgramite, yes. One of the weird Pokemon. Some designs I honestly get confused by, and that was actually a pretty good attack. It's like, why did they think of making a weird, like, slime monster thing and Voltorb? Which, I'm not sure if that came first or a Pokemon came first. It's like chicken and the egg all over again. It is very weird. Sorry, some Pokemon just like, yeah, weird. And considering a lot of Pokemon now, I still like Pokemon, I still think some of the Pokemon are okay, but they do look a lot like Digimon, which it's not a bad thing, it just doesn't feel the same. I still play them, I still enjoy them, it's just my idea. I know some of the Pokemon were actually ideas from earlier games, like Mana or something? It gets referenced earlier in this game. I think in the forest or something. We'll get this guy pretty easy. We'll each take one, no being greedy. Okay. I want the Helix fossil. I always end up taking the Helix fossil when I was a kid. I don't know why, I just did, so might as well still take it. Even though I think Kabuto is cooler, and Kabutops is even cooler than that. On Silver Island there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils. Okie pokey. Obviously telling us where we can actually revive our fossil. I will catch the Clefairy on screen next video. So I'll be ending it here. If you like the videos, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will definitely be updating regularly from now on.